Try again. Nothing. Try again. Nothing. Now this time started up. Can you see the gear indicators, the gear selectors, and the letters? It's not showing as P, so that shows me it's still faulty. Because I don't want to put it in drive, not showing it. So what I normally have to do is, once it's started now, turn it off, and then we're going to turn it back on. You can see P is already for park is already selected now, and that's it. We're running fine now. So I don't know why it has that initial problem. It's nothing to do with the transmission, as it shifts fine. So it's been a couple of months now since I had this program fail error, and what I did was I scanned it with INPA. You have to scan the transmission section of it, the transmission module, whatever you call it. And I found that there was a fault stored in there, and it was saying that it was the transmission control switch. So I ordered a second-hand one of those off of eBay. I didn't have a lift or any jack stands to do it myself, so I took it to my local garage. I had to guide him on where it was. He was under the impression it was in the transmission. He's got a he had an E39 530i. Sorry, 530D. So for whatever reason he thought it was in the transmission. I don't know if it's lacked on his, but once I guided him through it, he changed it. It's been a couple of months now. I thought I'd wait because I don't want it to work for a bit and then the fault comes back. But so now I got no errors. It's been 2 months now, and it's been running error free. Had no issues whatsoever. It works all the time. It's never given me that transprog fail error. So yeah, it's all working perfectly fine. Stop it. Yeah, it's been great. So that's a fix. Now I know that's not going to be the fix for everyone. For some people it actually will be a gearbox issue. But I showed you the symptoms that I had a couple of months ago, which at the beginning of this video. If you've got similar symptoms, and once you turn it off, turn it on, and a few times, or if you put it in neutral and you turn it on and then it works fine, then it's most likely the transmission switch, the control switch. I'll put the error message, I'll see if I can find the error message. It's been a while, so I don't know if I've got it. I should have it, but I'll put the error message in the description, and I'll also put the part number of what it is that you actually need to order, if that's the case. Obviously make sure you buy a more working one. Most of the sellers that are breaking cars, they'll let you know that yeah, it came out of a car that was shifting perfectly fine, had no issues whatsoever. There's always a risk with second-hand parts that the second-hand part you've got obviously is faulty. That's always a risk. But then obviously if it keeps happening again, even though you've changed it, that's where you need to read the transmission module again, or the transmission section within INPA. That's obviously if you've got any better tools to scan your car with, then yeah, go ahead. I'm just using the free ones that are available to me, so yeah, that's the result. I was scared it was a transmission issue, and to be honest with you, this issue happened the very next day I bought the car. It didn't happen on the day I bought it. It worked perfectly fine. Then the next day I had the issue and I thought, I've been burned, just got a transmission fault. Which, to be honest with you, that's probably what the previous owner thought, and that's probably why he sold it. Thought best get rid of it. But yeah, I think the part only cost me 50 odd quid second hand. Brand new, I think they're around 130 quid, I think, something like that. I'm not too sure, but yeah, So yeah, sorry I've not included a video on fitting the part. The mechanic wasn't comfortable because I was underneath the car, and obviously he had no insurance in case anything went wrong. But it was on a ramp. It was one of those where you drive in the garage and then it's basically dug up underneath, so then you go down the steps. It's one of those, so it's not like the car could have fallen on me anyway, but it's just one of those health and safety things, so I didn't want me recording. But I was down there with him, guiding him along the way, because not everyone's done or worked on these sort of cars. That's what I find anyway. But yeah, hope that's helped you guys.